Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Logan, and I'm here bringing you this review to this newest Lil Skies project called Shelby. Now, if you don't know who Lil Skies is, he is a trap artist who just recently, either 2016 or 2017, I believe it was, put out his album Life of a Dark Rose, and that's the one that really caused him to blow up. A lot of people enjoyed that one, including myself. I think he just has a really good sound. He's not too generic like a lot of these other trap artists, and he does put some character and content into his work. And he just kind of continues on with that with this one being named after his mother in dedication to his mother. So you can expect some deeper content on here, and he actually gets started right out the gate with it on the song I. In that song, he's just talking about how he goes through some lows. He doesn't really want to be sober or anything like that. He doesn't want to be alone, and he has these lonely feelings. You can catch stuff like this on multiple different tracks where he's just talking about being lonely, going through lows, being depressed, you know, stuff like that. He has songs talking about loyalty and how he wants more loyalty. You know, you can expect a lot of that on this project, and that is one of the definite highs. I really do like how he makes the trap sound fit within something more low and down and all that stuff, you know. It's something really good, and I don't want to say unique, but kind of unique in a way. Like, a lot of people like using the trap sound just to make it sound like a club banger, and don't get me wrong, he does have some tracks on here that are definite like turn up songs. He's talking about clout and all that different stuff, which is something he doesn't do very often, but he does sneak it in here and there. But those are more of the forgettable tracks. The tracks that you're really going to remember are the tracks where he is talking about like being sad, being down, depressed, or just talking about life in general. And he does have plenty of tracks like that on here that you can check out. I personally enjoyed this project. I do think that there are bits and pieces on here that could have been improved, such as I don't know why he decided to have Gunna on a feature. I mean, we all know I'm not a big Gunna fan anyways. I haven't really liked any of his personal music. And so a feature for him is always a waste in my opinion. I would rather just hear Lil Skies do another verse rather than hear Gunna do one, or just completely cut the track down by half a minute, whatever. That's just my personal opinion there. But he does get a good feature out of Gucci Mane. Another artist featured on here, Landon Cube. That's an artist that's worked with Lil Skies here and there, and I mean, he has a decent feature, but overall his crooning doesn't really work for me. Some artists can make it work, but very rarely will you hear me applaud someone who's trying to do some crooning, and it really didn't work that well on here. But yeah, I mean, on this project, I've got to say the highs do outweigh the lows. It is a very much vibe with it album. Like, you'll find plenty of enjoyment to be had here. If you're looking for something to just like, if you're feeling sad or down or whatever, this is a project that you can go to. I know a lot of people like to do stuff like that with different Drake albums, or maybe Blonde by Frank Ocean, you know, stuff like that. Not to compare this to those specifically, Blonde, because that is an all-time great album. This is not going to go down as an all-time great album, although this is very much one of those types of albums, and one that you can definitely find enjoyment out of. I apologize for kind of going off on a tangent there, but nonetheless, this album does have its enjoyment, and I do think that it is another good step into a career for Lil Skies, who I think is paving his own ground into being a kind of unique artist into this trap scene. Overall, with this project, I think I'm going to have to go with a 6.5 out of 10. It didn't have quite enough to make it unique enough. It did have a few too many skippable tracks, not really any good features on it. But there was plenty of enjoyment to be had, and I do believe that, like I said, the highs do outweigh the lows on this one. Plenty of enjoyment. Very much something that you can go to when you're in a certain type of mood. And plenty of tracks that you can add to your rotation. This is one where I will say some of the tracks just aren't worth your time, but a lot of them very much are. So I would recommend this one. This isn't a must listen to, nothing like that, but definitely check it out. If you've listened to it, let me know what you thought in the comment section. Let me know what you think I should review next. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can get notifications for my next video. And I will be hitting y'all up next time.